U.S. authorities have released new photographs of Canadian fugitive Ryan Wedding. They've done so as the FBI intensifies its search for the suspected drug kingpin. Wedding is accused of running a criminal empire and shipping drugs from Mexico and South America to the U.S. and Canada. The FBI says this newly obtained photo is believed to have been taken in Mexico last summer. It shows Wedding in bed, revealing a large tattoo of a lion on his chest. The second photo was published yesterday by the U.S. Embassy in Mexico, and it appears to be an older photo of Wedding in a green T-shirt with a shaved head. Officials aren't saying where and when the driver's license or passport-style photo was taken. Wedding is a former Canadian Olympic snowboarder who is on the FBI's list of 10 most wanted fugitives. And for a better understanding of these latest developments, we're now joined by retired FBI Special Agent Kenneth Gray. Kenneth, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Sarah. I'm glad to be with you.
Okay, so you're an expert here. In your expert opinion, what might this tell us about where they are, I suppose, in the case, in the trying to apprehend Ryan Wedding?
So Ryan Wedding is suspected of being somewhere in Mexico. However, his exact location is unknown. And so these photos are being released to try to solicit information from the public that might see him. He's 6'3", 230 to 250 pounds. He's going to really stand out. These photographs show also how much he can change his appearance. He went from being a shaved head to having a mustache to having a beard, and now the most current one here, having a full beard, and you get a good look at that tattoo on his chest.
Yeah, so there are those identifying features, as you say, when you look at these photos. There's also, I mean, I don't know if you can pick up anything from the room in which that one photograph where he's in bed has been taken. I mean, is there anything else to be gleaned from this?
So I am not sure whether this is a selfie or if it was taken by someone. If it was taken someone, it's in a kind of an intimate setting here. And the person who took it, Wedding, will definitely know who took this picture if it's not a selfie. It appears to be potentially a motel room.
Right. Based on the intimate nature of that photo, can you give us any insight as to, I mean, if it is not a selfie, which I suppose it could be, but does it, I mean, what do you think about how the FBI may have obtained it?
So FBI has not said how they got this photo, whether they intercepted it through communications or if they actually had somebody give it to them. That has not been revealed. But nonetheless, as I say, Wedding would know who took this photo if it's not himself as a selfie.
And given what we know or what is alleged about Ryan Wedding, do you think that the individual photographer in this case is at risk?
Oh, absolutely. If it's not Wedding himself taking a selfie, then whoever took this photograph could be at risk. However, if it was intercepted from some type of email or something, less so. But who knows how he is going to react to it to have this photograph pop up out in the public.
The fact that they have put this photograph out, I mean, does that say anything about where they're at? Is it an indication they could be closer, or are they maybe even further away and that they feel they have to release a photo?
So I think that what this says is that the Bureau does not know where Wedding is. They are trying to solicit public attention with these photos and trying to get information from the public. There's a $15 million reward for information that leads to his location and arrest. So these photographs actually could encourage somebody to actually give him up if they know where he's at.
How much more challenging for the FBI is it that Ryan Wedding is potentially in Mexico? I mean, that's where they're saying this photograph was taken, and we know they've repeatedly referenced Mexico. So it's not happening on U.S. soil that they are conducting this search and making these pleas to the public for help. What level, like, talk to me a little bit more about the international nature of this and how much more challenging it makes it.
Sure. The FBI cannot conduct their own investigation inside another country. they need to have permission from that other country to go and do investigations, and they do that through the legal attaché office working with the national police. We've had somewhat not a very good relationship with Mexico until recently. There has been somewhat of a thaw between Mexico and the United States, and consequently, the Mexican National Police may be willing to cooperate with the FBI as far as trying to locate him. However, the Sinaloa cartel controls large sections of Mexico, and in some of those sections, even if the Mexican National Police wanted to help, they may not be able to do so. It may be too dangerous for them to do so.
Kenneth Gray, retired FBI special agent and professor of practice at the University of New Haven. Thanks so much.
Thank you.